Hello, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm working on the third drawing of my collection, which I am now calling The Patient. If you want to learn more about what it's about, I'll have a playlist with it and other videos which you can find in the top right corner or at the end of the video. So this drawing is going to have a tree that makes up the frame of the piece. As you can see, it's what I'm currently working on. The sun will also be setting. I do eventually change the location from the sun from being right behind the hills to being a little farther up in the sky. I made that decision because of the placement of the eyes on the right side of the tree. I'll explain that more later once we get there. In the story that I'm trying to tell, the dimension has almost gone through all its course. There's only a little bit left for it to consume, and it has left the patient on their deathbed. Perhaps the patient is looking out a window with their family sitting by, waiting for the inevitable to happen. This is what I did to represent the story. When I added the eyes to the trees, I took it to mean that the family or whoever will be there is looking at the patient. I put it on the tree because I think it can be seen as the family tree, or at least that's really how I see it. At the beginning stages of the drawing, I also felt that it could possibly be interpreted as the patient developing schizophrenia. I saw a video by someone that talked about how some schizophrenics draw plenty of eyes in their art. I did something else to represent this, but again, I'll speak more about it once we get there. I'm sure others will see the eyes as just like a spooky thing because it is October and well, Halloween is gonna happen. The sun is also setting, which of course symbolizes that the patient's time is almost up. In my initial sketches for the drawing, I messed a bit with the idea of having the sun look a little bit like a clock by having those little marks that go in intervals of 5 or 15 minutes, and I would add those two hands to emphasize the meaning that time is running out. And speaking of time, I also have messed with the idea of making a drawing about the doomsday clock. Maybe some of you have heard of it. It's an extremely unrefined idea, but it is something I've considered making. So I hope you're able to see this, but I've sketched out some clouds here. I'll most likely be cross-hatching that, but I really want to talk about the sky. So I've been trying to figure out something about it, like how I'm gonna do it. And so here are some of my sketches. I worked a lot on this cross-hatching pattern. I didn't really like it. And then I made, let's see if I can get a camera. I made this here, and I'm gonna go along with that. It looks a lot like the tree pattern, and it's also gonna have the eyes like the tree, and I hope that goes well. There's gonna be certain eyes in the sky. I'll explain why once the time lapse starts, but that's what I'm gonna do here now. As I said, I did something else to symbolize schizophrenia in the drawing, and that is with the eyes that are going to be in the sky. I did make it seem here like they were going to be all over the sky, but I ended up reserving that only for the very top of it. I don't think it would have looked the best if it was all covered with eyes. Maybe if I made the eyes smaller it could have worked out well, but I made them larger. So as I talked about in one of my previous videos, I've been waiting to play Doom Eternal, and well, luckily that's on the Xbox Game Pass. It's been really fun. I'm enjoying the music a lot. But since Minecraft announced its cave update, I've also been playing that. Maybe I'll draw what my base looks like in the future, but I'm not the best at building. Here you can see that the sun is higher. It's far higher than it used to be, but I really did feel the need to do it. You can see here that the eyes on the right side of the tree go up diagonally, and because of that, I felt the need to trace the sun so that it would be more of a straight line. It's something I'll be more aware of in the future, so that the lines lead the eyes in a smooth way, and you can enjoy the drawing a lot more. So here I'm making the clouds, and I have mixed feelings about how I did it. I made them round like in a cartoony way. I did cross-hatch things so it would fit in more with the rest of the drawing, but the bigger ones do look a tad bit odd to me. Maybe you like them, but let me know what you think. Do the clouds look better like this, or do you think it would have been better if I made them in a different way? So the last piece in the collection will take a while to make. I don't really have a plan for it. I do have some ideas, but I haven't done anything on it yet. I will be working on other things. I am participating in Inktober. I'll have a video about that in November. If you want to see what I make before I upload it to YouTube, follow me on Instagram at redstrove. There will also be a link in the description. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to see more from me, and let me know what you think I can improve on. But with that, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.